Let's talk about 5 types of people I refuse to associate with at this point in my life. I'm 21 years old and I've learned throughout my life that there's a lot of foul people out there, and I know what I don't want to be associated with. Number 1, people that act like the victim when they're the ones that created the problem. I think that taking accountability for your actions is such a major part of growing, and if you can't do that, you have no business being in my life. There's way too many old friends that I've had that just would play the victim card. It also becomes super toxic because then if you're trying to communicate with them, you can never really have like a whole communication situation because you damn well know they're just gonna play the victim. Number 2, people that constantly bring others down in time of their successes. I've learned that when you're leveling up, that's when you really see who the true friends are, because you see who's genuinely happy for you and who's like fake happy or straight up negative about your successes. It's just sad because it makes such a special time in your life feel just negative based on that person's energy. Number 3, people who constantly compare themselves to you and think that life is like a competition with you. I've never understood when people get all competitive and stuff when it comes to friendships. Like, I love having friends that are doing like the most crazy, amazing shit because it's inspiring. It's like, wow, you're fucking amazing. That's my girl. And I don't know. I just don't get how it turns into a whole comparison competition stitch. By the way, I'm super late, so I'm doing like the most easy, quick, fast makeup ever. Number 4, someone who has bad morals. I'm done associating with you. It's too much. And what I mean about bad morals is if you're the type of person that like steals shit or like cheats on your partner, I don't want you in my life. That's like horrible, bad vibes. Like, there used to be friends in my life that would like flex about like cheating on their partner. And I'd be like, are you okay? Number 5, people that complain about everything 24/7. Look, I get it. There's shitty ass days where you are just complaining, but for the people that like literally complain about life 24/7, it's like you're so blessed to be where you are, who you are. Why are you spending it 24/7 complaining? And it makes you like, it makes me want to complain more when I'm surrounding myself with people that complain. And I don't want to be complaining about everything. Hell no. I'm trying to live my best life. It just puts a lot of unnecessary like negativity into your perception of life, and I just think that you should surround yourself with positivity and good energy. Anyways, I'm finishing getting ready really quick. And this is the final supernatural makeup look. Mwah, love you guys. Let's talk about 8 signs that they're a bad friend as I get ready for the day. I'm at a point in my life where quality over quantity is so important to me. I only want friends in my life if we truly, truly love each other and if it's such a positive relationship. So here are my 8 signs for you. Number 1, they don't openly communicate and they always bottle up their emotions and then explode on you. Here's the deal. I understand a lot of people aren't great communicators. However, it is so not fair to you if your friend is bottling up all these emotions and then fully just like exploding on you one day out of nowhere. I genuinely don't do the whole passive aggressive thing in friendships. If you have a problem with me, come to me, talk to me about it. Otherwise, I don't assume we have a problem because that's simply not like my problem. Number 2, they're never really there for you, even though you're always there for them when they need you. When your life takes a turn or you're really going through it, that's when you really find out who your true friends are, because they're going to be the ones that help pick you back up and are there for you. The one-sided transactional relationships will really start to show. Number 3, they lie to you in general. I'm sorry, but lying is my absolute no-no for anybody. I'm not friends with anybody that lies to me. Relationships are based off trust, and if you don't trust me enough to share your feelings with me, and I don't trust you enough because you lie to me, what's the point in our relationship? This Kosas press powder is insane, even though I literally shattered it. Number 4, you feel like you can't bring your significant other around this person because you feel like they're going to make a pass at them or just be flirty with them. Using the Makeup by Mario stick with a Sigma brush, the combination is like so stunningly natural. Number 5, they're never truly happy for you. They always seem to be like a little bit jealous. Your friends should literally be your support system. They should have your back. They should support you. They should be happy when you're happy. And if they're not, then something's clearly wrong. You should never feel like you're in a competition when you're in a friendship. That just gets so toxic and draining. Number 6, they don't want to include you in group settings because they're worried that other people are going to like you more than them. Again, the whole competition and insecurity thing is just so toxic and draining. Your friends should want to have you around and just like have other people get to know you because of how amazing you are. Number 7, they do the whole ghosting act. If your friend consistently just like doesn't respond to you, I just think they don't care enough about the friendship, because if they really wanted to respond, they would. Totally understanding that people are busy and people have shit to do, so if they don't respond, like, sometimes, whatever, but if it's a consistent thing where they just like ghost you all the time, they like don't care. And number 8, they make every single story about them. What I mean by this is you're telling a story, whether it's with other people around or just you two, and they find a way to like spin it and make it about them. Like, babe, it wasn't about you. Some people actually do this like subconsciously, but you can tell when they actually are doing it just kind of to be the center of attention always and make everything about them. Also, this Kylie lip drip gloss, bomb. Anyways, make sure you value your friendships and your friends are valuing you. You deserve the world, babe. Mwah. Love you guys. Let's talk about 8 deal breakers in friendships for me. I'm at a point in my life where I only have time for the friends that actually match my energy and that I align with. Okay, number 1, they talk bad shit about somebody that they hang out with. At the end of the day, I know that everybody talks shit, but there's a difference between situational shit and like straight up shit. For example, it's one thing to be like, okay, this situation happened with this friend, can I get your advice on it? Opposed to somebody talking foul shit, being like, dude, this girl's low-key ugly. No. Number 2, they're boy crazy. I cannot be friends with somebody that chooses guys over me in every situation. Number 3 is somebody that doesn't take accountability for their actions. If I come to my friend with a problem, I expect them to take accountability rather than deflect, victimize themselves, and be defensive. Number 4, they try to embarrass you. Let's say we're with like a big group of people and they decide to bring up something very personal and try to embarrass me. Absolutely not. Number 5, if they're always speaking negatively. People's energies project onto you. So if you're hanging out with somebody that's always talking negatively, looks at the world with a dark perspective, that's gonna reciprocate and rub onto you. This also ties into people always having something negative to say about other people and their friends, and just not being happy for their friends' successes. I used to have a friend that was so insecure with their life that they shat on all of their friends' successes and tried to belittle it. No, I'm not dealing with that. Number 6, they're not reciprocating in the relationship. This is through time, money, and energy. Relationship is a two-way streak, and people should be putting in just as much effort as you are. If you're making way more time for this friend, or you're constantly spending money on them and they're not reciprocating that, or you just put in general more energy into the friendship, you need to find a new friend. Number 7, friends that are possessive, meaning friends that get annoyed when you hang out with other friends. Like, this is a friendship, you're not my mom, I can hang out with who I want. It's draining having friends like that. Number 8, friends that make jokes that are putting you down. Trust me, I have a humor, but there are better jokes to make than calling your friend fat and joking about it. Just choose wisely who you surround yourself with, because it'll make the biggest difference in your life. This is the final makeup look. Love you guys.